Yes, today is time for another wonderful episode of Mastermind with Kate, and of course our coach Kate Onokumaya, who will be calling in and she'll be telling us what she has for us today. Alright, don't go anywhere. We'll be having Madam Kate in the house with us pretty soon. Okay, and when she calls in, just make sure you're tuned into your radio set, ready to learn from her today. And today we'll be talking about something pretty interesting, so don't go anywhere. I am Double T, and it's time for Mastermind with Kate. Yes, you're welcome to Mastermind with Kate.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. It's been a while.
Yes, it's been a while. We've been expecting you.
All right. Okay, thank you. With all the network challenges and all, but I'm very glad to be on the show today.
Yes, we are glad to have you back. Welcome back. It's good to have you with us. Okay, so what are we talking about today?
Well, today I will talk about what I am reading.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Reading. I heard that readers are leaders. So what are you reading about? What are you reading?
Leaders are readers.
Wow. Leaders are readers.
Readers are leaders.
Wow.
Because a lot of people read, but because they don't really practice what they read. They don't invite the material they are reading, so it doesn't affect their results.
Wow.
It doesn't affect their actions, both internally, externally. It doesn't affect them. So I won't say leaders are leaders, but leaders are definitely leaders.
Wow. Okay, so it's better said the other way around. So what are you learning from what you are reading?
Right now I am part of a master class.
Okay.
It's an online master class with members in different countries, and we are studying the text of the book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Wow.
Yeah, the book I have read a number of times. I've done a mastermind on this book, Think and Grow Rich.
Wow.
It's usually an 8-week program. Yes, so we ran a mastermind for 8 weeks. And right now I'm in master class with a number of people as well, studying text, Think and Grow Rich. So that's what I'm reading right now.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. So what are we going? What have you learned so far from Thinking and Grow Rich? How do you think and grow rich? That's something that people should know, I think.
Well, really, Think and Grow Rich. You hear Think and Grow Rich. It's not just about financial riches. It's not just about money. But we're talking about riches in a holistic sense. That means total well-being, both internal and it's really talking about achieving the results you want to achieve in your life, in your business, and whatever you're doing. So think it's thinking your way to a better life, really.
Wow.
Yeah, thinking your way to a better life. James Allen said in his, I think he quoted it from the Bible also, and it says, as a man thinketh, so is he. The book of Proverbs said, as a man thinketh, so is he. And James Allen too, he said something. He's an author. He's the author of one of the popular self-development books called As a Man Thinketh. He adapted from the Bible. And he says a man is the sum total of his thoughts. Yes, and he says as a man thinketh, so is he. And as he continues to think, so he becomes. So it's not just about you really become what you think about. And the book Think and Grow Rich, it helps us to think better, think our way to riches, think our way to a better life, think our way to greater results, whatever results you want to achieve. you can think your way into it. Because really, the study that shows, it shows that only 1% of people think. 93% think, those 93% think, and then 6% think they think.
Okay, so
it's really about thinking, learning how to think.
Wow, that's
really
interesting.
good. And this master class, it's a very interesting one. There's a chapter. We started with the chapter. It's chapter 9, and the chapter is on persistence.
Persistence.
So I'm going to share with us what I'm learning from this chapter on persistence.
Wow.
I think I don't remember who said it, but it says that you learn. You don't really learn something. That education is when you learn something you already know.
Education.
So most of the time, people you know it, but you've not really learned it because it has not affected your results. Your actions does not reflect that thing that is in your head. So when your actions start reflecting what the knowledge that you have in you, reading. So the chapter of persistence is a very interesting one.
Wow.
And he says that willpower and desire, when properly combined, they make an irresistible pair. That you must have a willpower to succeed. For example, if I use success, you have the willpower to succeed, and then you have the desire to succeed. So if you combine those two, there's no way you won't achieve success.
Wow.
Yeah, so you need to combine willpower and desire to succeed. Really, it is very important. And so the starting point of all achievements is desire. Because desire to achieve that particular thing. If that desire is not there, you can't achieve it. Sometimes we mistake wishing for desire. Maybe you wish to succeed. It's different from wishing. Wishing is different from desiring.
Yes, ma'am.
You wish something. Maybe it just comes in your head. You just think of, oh, I would like to be this kind. I would like to achieve this goal by this time and this time. It's just in your head. But when it's a desire, it comes from inside, from your heart. It's in your heart, and you desire it. It's a strong feeling to have that, and then it's compelling you to get the results that you want to do. So desire is different from wishing.
Okay.
That's very interesting. And this book, I recommend it to everybody, and I recommend you go to chapter 9. You need the chapter of persistence. So you read the chapter of persistence. You must be persistent if you need to achieve success. You must be persistent. That's very important. If you're indifferent, you're not really thinking about your goals with thoughts. You're indifferent about that goal. You can't achieve it. You can't succeed if you're just aloof about your business, you're aloof about your goals. Maybe you're a student and you don't attend lectures, or you go to lectures, you're so distracted, you're focused on other things. You're distracted. Success like that. So you need to be focused. You need to consciously put it in your heart that you need to achieve that goal. I was listening to Les Brown yesterday, and he said a lot of us are victims of weapons of mass destruction.
That's interesting.
He said we are victims of weapons mass destruction. You know, a lot of us are distracted. We are distracted maybe by Facebook is distraction, the internet is a distraction, your phone is a distraction, WhatsApp is a distraction. A lot of people, like, they are so distracted. Some people is BBM. You know, if you just check the number of hours you spend on BBM, texting, sending text messages to your friend. So sometimes those things, those tools that are meant for you to use for purpose, they become weapons of mass distraction, and they can hinder you from achieving goals maybe at the time you need to achieve those goals, or maybe not at all. So we need to be very careful with things like that.
Okay.
So Napoleon here, we said something. Let me just read this from this chapter of persistence. I read it. He says, fortunes gravitate to men whose minds have been prepared to attract them, just as surely as water gravitates to the ocean. So you prepare your mind to achieve success. You prepare your mind to achieve fortune. You need to think, if you want to have fortune, if you want to be rich, you need to think about it. You must mind that I want to be rich. And he said something else. He said poverty is attracted to one whose mind is favorable to it, as money is attracted to him whose mind has been deliberately prepared to attract it, and through the same law. Yeah, it says that poverty is attracted to the one whose mind is favorable to it, just as money is attracted to the one whose mind is favorable to it. He said that poverty consciousness will financially seize the mind which is not occupied with the money consciousness. And he says a poverty consciousness develops without conscious application of habits favorable to it. But the money consciousness must be created to order one with such a consciousness. And if you don't do anything, if it's nothing, if you don't develop money conscious habits, the poverty will set in. If you don't think about it, you don't develop some habits that will cause success, fortunes to come to you, then poverty is going to set in. It's just automatic. I mean, you don't need to do anything to be poor. If you just, if you just stay without doing anything, you're just going to be poor.
Yes.
It's what so man amounts to nothing. Yes. So really, we must set our minds for prosperity. We must think prosperity. We must think riches. You must have a desire to prosper. If you don't have a desire to prosper, if you don't have a desire to succeed, you can't succeed. You must think your mind. So we need to think about it. We need to think about it. We need to desire it. Not just wish it, but desire it. It should be more than wishing. And I know if you ask anybody, everybody wishes everybody wishes they have more money than they currently have.
Yeah.
It wish that if you ask anybody, I don't think there's anybody that will not wish to have more money than they currently have. That's why we are working. That's why we are in business. Yes, because we business for profit. Really, because we desire to have more money than we currently have, and we desire to make use the money more impact than we are currently doing. Maybe you want to give more to a cause that you foster, a cause that you support. You want to give more to that cause. So there are different things. We all wish we had more money than we currently have. But not everybody truly desires to have that money. And not all of us are developing habits that will draw that money to us. So we need to be conscious of that. Develop a consciousness. The starting point of all achievements, let's take it over. The starting point of all achievements is desire. The starting point of riches is desire. The starting point of well-being is desire. You must desire it. You must desire it. It must be in your heart. It must be in your heart. If it's not in your heart, it won't get to your hands. So that's how we say we must desire it so that it can come to us. So I advise anybody that is interested in getting rich. I'm not talking riches, not only in the financial sense, not just financial wealth, but general well-being, achieving success, achieving a greater level of results, achieving your goals. Get this book, Think and Grow Rich. Get this book, Think and Grow Rich. Study it. Let us to join a mastermind group on this book. If you know what it is, get in the mastermind group on this book. Study it in a group makes it easier. You learn from the experiences of different people.
Okay.
Get into this book. Learn the principles. There's some very interesting principles in the book that can help us, to live a better life.
Wow.
Thank you so much. That's what I'm learning right now. That's what I'm reading. This is what I'm reading. And I'm very happy to share it with you.
Thank you very much.
This morning.
Thank you very much, Ma. And that's what we have on Mastermind with Kate. We talked about the power of persistence. She said that desiring is actually very, very different from wishing, and the starting point of riches and wealth is desire. And when you have desire and the willpower, it becomes an irresistible pair for you to actually get the things that you want in life, get the wealth, and not just financial wealth now, but well-being all around, the holistic riches, riches in holistic term. And thinking is your way to a better life is really very, very important. Thank you very much, Ma, for another wonderful episode of Mastermind with Kate. Coach Kate Onokumaya is an independent life coach with the John Maxwell team, and you can always reach her via her email. That's kateonokumaya@gmail.com. Also, you can check out her details on our Facebook page. That's www.facebook.com/Radio Global NG. Thank you, Ma, for another wonderful episode of Mastermind with Kate. I will look forward to hearing from you same time next week. All right.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye. And that's what we have for you on Mastermind with Kate. Don't go anywhere. It's still Radio Global, where we are redefining your radio experience.
It's Radio Global, redefining your radio experience.